Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You look at San Antonio, sitting pretty at this point of the season, second place and looking to move to first. And, of course, Houston, they're in fifth place.
I think for Houston, as of late, they've looked a little out of sorts, and that's really what's knocked them out of the top spot in the standings.
And, Greg, peaks and valleys are part of the season for the most talented of teams. I mean, they've still got plenty of time to get things right before the playoffs.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. And it's Fox in at the point. And for the Rockets, Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Thompson out there with Tari Eason. And it's Sengun in at the 5, down low. And this is a tough time of the season, Grant. A few months in with a few months to go.
Yeah, B.A. You know, for the players, this is when they start to feel the grind of the regular season. A lot of the guys are dealing with nagging fatigue or mental weariness.
Sohan outside, pass to Vassell. Deflects the pass. Thompson with a steal. He goes up. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh,
how about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? On offense, here is San Antonio. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Now here's Wembanyama. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Utah.
He didn't make it all about himself. His passing was sharp, and he kept everyone involved.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Houston with the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Devin Vassell.
Yeah, I like when Thompson goes in strong like this. I mean, just forcing the defense to act.
Houston shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless. Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
He hits the second from the line.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Vassell outside, beyond the arc, drops in the 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Outside Eason. Back to Thompson. Houston working the ball around. Here's Durant. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
You know, I don't care how close you are to the cup. If Wemby is lurking, you got to do something else. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Thompson finds Smith. Pass to Sengun. Outside Durant. Fires from deep. Rebound by San Antonio. Last time they met in San Antonio.
And last time out, they seized the advantage with their defensive pressure. They did a great job of just forcing a lot of turnovers.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fox for 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Smith left side. Thompson passes to Sengun. Fox against Eason. Over Fox. Eason, good.
Can't teach size. He's able to shoot it right over the top.
The Spurs have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Sohan. Wembanyama, high post. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Thompson passes to Sengun. Outside Eason. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Eason. Now here's Smith. Sohan covering. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Here's the 3. Smith no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And they're running. Eason, the pass to Thompson. Here's Smith. Here's Durant. He had 19 points in the win against New Orleans.
So much of the offense ran through him. Looking at the assist total, we saw how unselfish he can be.
Well, I like the determination and the hustle. This guy leaves it all out there every time he's between the lines.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. Coach said they need to stop Fox from dribble driving as he can dismantle a defense if he gets inside. He told me the problem with Fox is he's just so fast. You can't slow him down with just one guy. So Coach wants his help defenders alert and within range to help when needed. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Eason. He had 9 points in his last time out. Vassell comes with a double. With the step back. Here's Thompson. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. And how about the all-around game of this group of players? Here are the assist leaders among the bigs so far this season. Alperen Sengun third.
And I love how these guys are some of the most complete front court players in the NBA. They're not just score and rebound bigs. They can also beat you with their passing as well.
And their teammates know to always keep moving on the perimeter because the ball will be coming back out to you if you work yourself free. You're looking at some of the masters of the kick-out pass right there.
Back to Wembanyama. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Wembanyama's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And once he gets deep enough positioning, there's not much you can do to stop Wemby.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Johnson against Eason. Fox outside. Puts up a 3. Kevin Durant pulls it in. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Rockets. They trail by 1. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Thompson against Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Sengun.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Thompson attacking. Count the basket. Thompson's got 5 points.
This is a good sign, a positive sign. Thompson wanting to keep getting better from the mid-range.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Fox outside. Pass to Sohan. Spurs need to get one up here. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Now here's Durant. Sohan covering. And that one's good by Durant. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Houston.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Here's Wembanyama after the basket by Houston. Back to Vassell. Clock at 6. Wembanyama, screen on Durant. Here's Vassell. It's rebounded by Sengun.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Inside. Thompson with it. He picked up 24 points in their last win against New Orleans. Pass to Durant. Durant draws the double. Easton pass to Sengun. Over Wembanyama. Offensive rebound. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And this is exactly what Smith loves to do. Wreaking havoc on opposing defenses and scoring through contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Will go for a different look here. Steven Adams checked in for Sengun. Finney-Smith comes in for Durant. Okogie's checked in for Eason. And it's Shepard in for Thompson. And San Antonio also making a switch. Barnes is checked in.
One shot.
That's good from Smith. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild. But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up. And still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Holiday's checked in for Houston. Now here's Adams. He's averaging about 6 points per game. And there's Shepard. That one's good on the assist by Adams. And the Rockets lead by 8. And Fox has got the ball here for San Antonio. Outside Johnson. Fox outside. Here's Barnes. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And they're in the NBA's top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. When they're playing with full intensity, their defense is up there with the best of them.
And you mentioned just how well they rebound. This is a team that works hard and knows how to box out. That free throw good from Barnes.
And you got to appreciate the overall game of Barnes. He's efficient as a scorer and also works hard at the defensive end.
Tate's checked in for Houston. So he gets them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's Shepherd. 13 points in the win against New Orleans.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Spurs trail by 8. And here's Fox. Sohan outside. Wembanyama against Adams. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama with it. Adams is there. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
And Houston making a change here. Green is checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Vassell comes in for Sohan. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. Here's Harper. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game.
That one hurts. Point blank range, you've got to capitalize on it.
Here's Okogie. And he goes in for the dunk.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
1:52 left in the opening quarter. Vassell outside. Outside Wembanyama. Fires for 3. Knocks down the long J. Wembanyama's got 7.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Here's Shepherd, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And not only can he burn you from deep, Shepherd is also skilled inside. Just great work there.
A minute 20 left in the opening quarter. Barnes with a screen on Adams. Here's Wembanyama. Rockets with a rebound. Here's Shepherd. Finney Smith, a screen. It's stolen by Johnson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
And the coaching staff encourages Johnson to take initiative. When he does this, he draws the defense's attention.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he makes a first.
And every year, Johnson seems to get better. His drive to want to be great is admirable.
Alperen Sengun's checked in for Green. Cornette's checked in for San Antonio. And that's good as he hits both shots. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Shepherd. Shoots over Harper. Harper pulls it in.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
He's 3 of 4 now, looking real confident out the gate.
The Rockets lead by 4. Adams inside. Cornette defending. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. to Sengun. Here's Okogie. Harper pulls it in. Launches it from deep. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's Houston. They lead by 4. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Houston's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. At the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. Johnson is out there with Harper. And it's Cornette in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the first one at the line is good. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And talk about a guy who just keeps getting better and better and better. Vassell is one of the more complete players in this game.
Here's Shepard. Sengun, the screen. Here's Shepard, and it's Cornette with a rebound. Sengun passes to Finney-Smith. Okogie on the wing, covered by Johnson. And count it! The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for Houston, Josh Okogie.
One shot.
One shot.
Here's Harper. No made baskets yet.
Houston foul. Checker. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And so it's San Antonio with it. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Vassell. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Oh, Vassell is feeling it. Just knocking down shots and playing with terrific enthusiasm.
The Rockets shooting a nice 50% for the game. Sengun, the screen. Down low. And Sengun, throw it down.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Harper. Pass to Cornette. And here's Vassell. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
Here's Shepard. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. And a quick check of the 2K leaderboard. Here are the toughest defenses to score against. In third, the Rockets.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
The Spurs making a switch here. Castle's checked in. Pass to Cornet. Now Johnson. From the baseline. Cornet in the post. Adams is there. Cornet can't hit.
As he often does, he gets to the rim, but that's just stellar defense.
We've got Steven Adams out there, Clark. What comes to your mind when you're asked about him?
Well, I love his grit. I love his physicality, man. He is just an anchor when he gets in the paint, when he sets a screen. You just don't move this guy, and his hands are really good. I mean, he's a throwback, but boy, is he effective and impactful in the way he rebounds, sets screens, and defends. And he never shies away from physicality.
Now here's Castle. A 14-point game for him in the win against Utah. And it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, this is where Castle likes to find his points, closer in to the hoop.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Guys?
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Let's see some of the numbers here for Kevin Durant.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
Here's Sengun. An 11-point game for him in the win against New Orleans.
His defensive intensity made a huge difference. Just look at the 3 steals.
Here's Shepherd. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Shepherd's got 6.
If you're looking for the game's next great shooter, keep an eye on Shepherd. This kid is special.
Spurs trail by 3. Now here's Castle. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Here's Cornet. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor. 3rd in opponent points per game, and second chance points have been one of their strengths this season. 3rd in the league overall in that department. They're a hard-working team on the glass, and they know how to finish.
And they are number 1 in rebounding for a reason. They pound the glass with aggression, and they attack the boards with a fearlessness. And he can't get the first one.
The definition of a stretch 4, Finney Smith is a really valuable offensive player.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Rockets. And San Antonio also making a switch. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornet. And the second free throw is good. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Now here's Castle. Defense right on him. And here's Vassell from the arc. Knocks down the triple. Vassell's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the three-point shot is an important part of Vassell's game and an important part of this offense.
Here's Durant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Free throw is good from Durant.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handles, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
And Houston making a change here. Okogie's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Pass to Vassell. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Houston. They've led by as much as 10.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And it's in there. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Yeah, what physicality from Adams down low. Brushing off the contact and getting the easy bucket.
Now here's Vassell from downtown. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
He's now matched his three-point total from the first quarter here in the second period. 4 in the game already for him.
Here's Adams. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembyama easily wipes that shot away.
Now here's Castle. Wembanyama up top. To the paint. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And Johnson just knows how to fool defenders. Great shot fake there.
San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
The free throw drops for Johnson, and Houston making a change here. Thompson's checked in, and San Antonio with a change here too. Harper's checked in. So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. Houston in the lead. On the wing, Thompson. Hey, from beyond the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. For San Antonio, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Here's Harper. No points yet. Pass to Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Vassell. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Rockets have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. And that one's good. Thompson's got 7.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Harper passes to Vassell. Wembanyama screen. Shoots. It's hauled in by Houston. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Durant. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Well, that's the kind of pressure Durant puts on the defense. I mean, you just can't sit back and let him do what he wants to. Body up on him, even if you may risk a foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw is good from Durant.
Yeah, the most impressive thing about Durant's career is his efficiency as a scorer. Given the amount of defensive attention he draws, it's quite impressive.
Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Eason comes in for Shepherd. San Antonio also making some changes. Castle's checked in for Vassell, and De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Harper. And both free throws good for Durant.
Heating up from the line this quarter, which is really helping their cause. They're right around 80% now.
Eason against Castle. Back to Fox. Oh, Durant with a steal. To the inside. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Smith against Barnes. Smith inside. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. And Barnes has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 5. Well, when this game is over and done with, they'll be off to Utah and take on the Jazz. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Johnson with a bucket.
They're so clever at finding space to shoot inside. Johnson's creativity and ability to capitalize is impressive.
Now Durant. He's got 9. Outside Eason. Pass to Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
My goodness. The man Thompson making a statement at the hoop.
And the Spurs with possession here. Fox finds Castle. Wembanyama screen. Takes a 13-footer. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Thompson. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Johnson.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Inside. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Here's Durant. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And 11 points for Durant.
Yeah, so good to see Smith passing the ball like this, wanting to improve as a distributor in the NBA.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Steven Adams checked in for Alperen Sengun. Cornette checked in for San Antonio. Here's Fox. He's coming off a 13-point game against Utah. Wembanyama down low, covered by Smith. Wembanyama no good. Houston leading by 5. Here's Durant, looming large. KD.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
Outside Wembanyama. Fox with the ball. Yet to see a basket. Launches it. grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 7 tonight. KD jams it straight down.
The 3-level scorer, Durant, is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
Spurs trail by 9. Outside Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. 4-3. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Eason, pass to Durant. Back to Eason. Durant finds Eason. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. And now an 11-point Rocket lead.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Fox. They need this. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Second personal foul.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Capella, he's checked in for Adams. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Devin Vassell comes in for Barnes. Free throw's good for Fox.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
Thompson passes to Capella. Thompson outside. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
Castle outside. 1:44 left in the first half of this game. And it's Fox missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now here's Thompson. 11 points in the game. The 3, Smith. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Smith's got 6.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
To the middle. Fox outside. Wembanyama, the pass to Sohan. Vassell against Durant. Second chance shot. Vassell can't get it to go. The Rockets lead by 13. Durant looking around. Inside. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And he comes up with a bucket. Fox has got 5 points now in the quarter.
There's a bit of the explosiveness from Fox. Really tough to contain there around the rim.
And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Smith outside. Pass to Thompson. And he's going for the lob. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Here's Castle. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Rockets. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Ime Udoka. And, Coach, what are some of the positives that you can take away from that first half?
Our physicality has been good to start. Obviously, a point of emphasis is keeping them under control in transition. We like how we're guarding defensively. Obviously, it is big against this team.
Great start. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the San Antonio Spurs.
They need to get after it more on the glass.
Problem is, they're going up against some very good rebounders.
Yeah, but if you don't try, you're definitely going to fail.
Now let's change gears and talk a little bit about all-star voting.
Everyone we're talking about right now is deserving, except one. I'm not going to say who.
Oh, come on. You can't leave us hanging.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You look at Devin Vassell, he's been playing really well.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Spurs trail by 11. Inside, Smith and Sengun. Thompson out there with Tari Eason. And it's Durant in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Now here's Castle. And here's Wembanyama. Clock at 4. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Wembanyama's got 9.
And Wemby's got the mid-range shot down. He's just so confident from there.
Outside Eason. To the paint. Here's Durant. Durant earning those 2 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Outside for Wembanyama. No good on the 3.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Thompson against Fox. 90 seconds into the second half now. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on him in Thompson.
Fox gets the defender with the oldest trick in the book, using the pump fake to get a trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
De'Aaron Fox really is your do-it-all kind of point guard. Just such a valuable player for this franchise.
Hits both from the stripe. Houston leading by 11. Now here's Thompson. He's got 11. Durant for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Sohan outside. On the wing, Fox. Covered by Smith. Here's Fox. He has 7. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Thompson. Outside Durant. Second chance effort. Kevin Durant, unfazed by the D.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Guys, back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And it's the Rockets with the ball. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Thompson's shot is off.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Wembanyama, the pass to Fox. Sohan outside to the inside. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Durant against Vassell. They double team Durant. Thompson finds Eason. Houston working the ball around. Up top, Thompson. He's covered by Fox. Thompson's shot is off. Spurs trail by 9. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
For Houston, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Here are the top three-point shooters in the NBA. Well, you look at Eason. Boy, he's a sniper. Third best three-point shooter in the league.
Well, the shooting percentage he's cultivated from deep range is so impressive. His three-point shot is about as good as you can hope for.
San Antonio on D. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Durant draws the double from behind the arc. Eason can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 7. Wembanyama, high post. He's against Smith. Wembanyama, pass to Sohan. Wembanyama screen. There's the triple. Another miss by Wembanyama.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
You know, the more you watch Sengun, the more you wonder if he's just a guard in the body of a big man part.
Well, that's a pretty astute observation, B.A., because his passing is elite. I mean, his vision, he sees a half a play to a play ahead. I mean, you can actually run offense through Sengun.
Fox, the pass to Sohan. Here's Wembanyama. It counts, and the foul. It's going to be on Tari Eason.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the
One
arc
shot.
this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Here's Durant. And that one's drained from the low block. Durant's got 6 in the quarter. And Fox has got the ball here for the Spurs. 6-point game. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Number 3 in lowest opponent scoring. I love the way they communicate on D. They are making it a team effort.
And they are number 1 in rebounding for a reason. They pound the glass with aggression, and they attack the boards with a fearlessness. On defense, Houston. Vassell outside. Outside Wembanyama. The 3 ball. The Rockets pull it in. Smith's got 4 rebounds now.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sengun. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Houston Rockets. On Thursday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Friday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
And for that game against the Spurs, that's going to be a nice test for them. They'll get a chance to see just how they play against a team that most feel is better than them.
Fox, the pass to Vassell. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. And it's now 22 points for Devin Vassell.
I just love the ball movement.
Houston leading by 4. Pass to Sengun. Over to the left wing. Thompson outside. Back to Smith. Thompson finds Smith. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Castle.
And when you talk about guys who are built for the modern game, add Smith's name to that list.
Spurs trail by 7. Pass to Sohan. And there's a pick. Clock at 6. Outside Wembanyama. Let's go with a 3. The big man, Wembanyama, sinks the 3.
That's his second made 3, first of this half.
And Houston has possession. Outside Eason. Back to Thompson. Pass to Durant. Stolen by Vassell. It's a one-on-one situation. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And you see the length and mobility Vassell possesses. I mean, he's especially lethal in the open floor.
For Houston, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Durant inside. He's guarded by Vassell. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 8 here in this quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Fox. After the basket by Houston. Sohan, the pass to Fox. Here's Wembanyama, defended by Sengun. Fade away. And no good, trying to use the glass. The Rockets lead by 4. Smith, left side. Outside Eason. Now Thompson. He's got 11. 5 on the clock. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air.
An elite shot blocker. Wembanyama covers so much ground.
Sohan. Eason with some nice D.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Thompson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Thompson taking 2 shots.
That free throw is good from Thompson.
Hey, when you look at Thompson, his physical attributes jump out at you right away. I mean, he is a freak athlete with tremendous upside.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Adams checked in for Sengun. Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. And it's Shepard in for Eason. Both free throws good from Thompson. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 6. From deep, Wembanyama. Durant pulls it in. Houston has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Back to Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Thompson. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Johnson. Wembanyama's got 16 points here in the second half. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Houston making some changes. Okogie's checked in for Durant, and Holiday subbed in for Thompson. And San Antonio also making a switch. Barnes, he's checked in for Sohan. Here's Finney-Smith. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Rockets lead by 6.
Good work from Finney-Smith down low, putting his size and reach to good use.
San Antonio's gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Over Adams. Another miss by Wembanyama.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Shepherd. He's got 6. Holiday with the ball. Fox picks him up. Shot from 12. Okogie on the wing. Lets the 3 fly, and the 3-pointer goes. Okogie's got 10.
Boy, because of his athleticism, when Josh Okogie is knocking down the 3-point shot, he is really uber dangerous.
Now here's Wembanyama. 23 points in the game. Holiday against Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Fox. Launches a 3. Doesn't go that time. The Rockets lead by 9. And here's Shepherd for 3. And Houston another 3.
Well, Shepherd can really spin it from distance, and he doesn't need a lot of room to launch it.
Outside Johnson. San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Wembanyama. Nails the 16-footer. 25 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Holiday against Johnson. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
And the Spurs making a change here. Castle's checked in. That's good from Holiday. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Castle with it. Shoots over Shepherd. Barnes. It's good on the putback.
Barnes is strong and athletic, aggressive on the glass, not afraid to get in there and mix it up.
Here's Shepherd. He's guarded by Castle. Adams, the pass to Holiday. Here's Shepherd. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound by San Antonio. And here's Castle. Kicks it out to Barnes. This one for 3. Drains the triple. Barnes has got 7 points.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when
it's good! It counts at the buzzer!
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
Woo. That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And so it's the Houston Rockets closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for the Spurs, Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. Castle and Johnson are on the wings, and it's Harper in at the point guard position. And it's Shepherd missing. Spurs trail by 11. Now here's Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Here's Harper. Wembanyama down low. Castle for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And as we see more of Castle, expect that J to get better.
And it's slammed in by Adams.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Well, the Spurs shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Harper passes to Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Houston. Sengun's got 6 rebounds in the game. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes. And you watch Alperen Sengun. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
That free throw misses.
The thing that stands out about Sengun is how crafty he is in the post. Excellent footwork and a lot of moves.
And he's good on the second.
And what separates Sengun from most other pivots is his level of skill, plus his basketball IQ, a really polished player.
Here's Harper. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Shepherd. Pass to Okogie. Adams with a screen on Castle. Okogie, the pass to Adams. Here's Harper. The layup off target. Now Finney-Smith. Here's Okogie. Adams with a screen on Castle. Takes a step back. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Here's Adams. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Tried for the fadeaway over the taller defender. I like the idea. Good move, bad result.
Johnson passes to Wembanyama. Wemby attacking. It's stolen. It's stolen by Johnson. Wembanyama down low. Adams is there. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Oh, Adams with the block. Outside Finney-Smith, right wing. Spins. Shepherd, that's good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Harper. Outside Johnson. Outside Wembanyama. There's the three. Buries it from three. Wembanyama's got 30 points.
Man, Wembyama getting it done. Woo!
Sengun, the screen. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Rockets. And San Antonio also making a switch. Sohan's checked in. On defense, the Spurs. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Stolen by Castle. And they're on the run. The three from Barnes. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Houston. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got 4 rebounds now. San Antonio moving the ball around. Barnes, it's good.
And give them credit on the job they've done to narrow the gap with this big run.
Almost happened too late, partner. I mean, their offense didn't come alive until they were nearly out of it, but it is alive now.
Durant, no good again that time. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Harper. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. For Houston, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Here's Shepherd. And here's Durant. The three. The Rockets with another miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Now here's Sengun. Here's Shepherd. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Shepherd's got 10 points in just the second half.
Oh, when we talk about the future of Shepherd, scoring inside is very important to take his game to the next level.
Spurs trail by 4. Here's Harper. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Harper's got his first 2 points. Houston has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. To the paint. Left side, Finney-Smith. Pass to Adams. Now here's Durant. He's guarded by Castle. Just 4 to shoot. Shot from the wing. Rebound by San Antonio.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Here's Harper. Back to Sohan. Now Barnes to take the lead. Offensive rebound. Sohan outside. Takes the three. Adams grabs the miss. The Rockets have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Pass to Shepherd. Back to Durant. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And that's now 25 points for Durant.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. So for the Rockets, Smith, he's checked in for Adams. Eason comes in for Finney-Smith. And it's Amin Thompson in for Shepard. San Antonio also making some changes. Vassell, he's checked in for Barnes. And Fox is subbed in for Harper. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Sohan. Here's Fox. Close range bucket for De'Aaron Fox.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome, absolutely awesome, getting good positioning close to the basket.
And so Thompson will bring it up for Houston. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Durant against Vassell. Up top, Durant. Shoots over Vassell. Here's Smith. And out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. San Antonio's gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Eason against Castle. Sohan outside. Pass to Wembanyama to take the lead. The Rockets pull it in. Sengun's got rebound number 7 tonight. And here's Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Sengun. Sengun's got 4 assists now tonight.
I mean, he loves a challenge. That's something Smith will get a lot of at this level.
Fox outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Six to shoot.
Blocked. Sengun playing big. That's what we call protecting the rim, folks.
Smith right side. Now Easton. Thompson outside. Picked by Smith. Thompson in the post. He's covered by Fox. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Yeah, and Wemby makes it look so easy. If he's anywhere near you, don't even try to score.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Castle against Eason. Wembanyama fires. Rebounded by Smith. The Rockets lead by 4. Here's Sengun. Thompson outside. Smith with a screen on Fox. Now Smith. Shot clock at 6. Outside Durant. The 11-footer. Now Thompson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Here's Easton. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Fox with the ball. A minute 58 left in the fourth quarter here. Lays it in easily.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Houston has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Thompson scanning the floor. Easton outside. He launches. It's good from beyond the arc.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And here's Fox.
You know what makes Fox so difficult to defend? I mean, he applies that constant pressure to the defense.
Shooting for San Antonio, Fox.
Shoot 2.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Tough miss at this juncture. They're down 2 baskets right now.
Durant gets it to go.
Well, Durant knows the team looks to him for this. These kinds of moments, the intensity of the moment never rattles him.
Now here's Fox. Fox fully commits inside.
Someone who embraces big moments. De'Aaron Fox, huge points.
Oh, he jammed it.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Houston. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Uncovered. And that's in.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Here's Castle, outside Fox. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He got a piece of it.
Look at how Sengun attacks the ball, doing all he can to reel it in.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
And that's an intentional foul.
Victor Wembanyama. Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul. And for your Rockets, Alperen, 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead. On offense, here are the Spurs. On the wing, Fox, defended by Thompson. Shoots a three. Durant with the rebound. And so it's Houston winning this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Kevin, this was a huge statement win for this team. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together. And this was all that I expected, man. I'm glad that, you know, we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
Thanks so much, Kevin. Guys.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.